drawing number 4, which is the last one in this collection, the ice cream cone. So now I'm back on my originals layer. I already downloaded the ice cream cone from the curriculum site, and I'm going to drag and drop it right in. And again, just make sure we're on my originals layer. Size is fine. I can group it like that, and I can lock it in. So the big thing with this particular illustration is the others were meant to be clean and simple and all of that. And that's kind of what you want it to be. All right. But what you want to work with in this particular item is this is more hand drawn. You can see that the lines are kind of more sort of warpy. There's a little bit of flex to them. They're not perfect. All right. The basic way you're going to draw this is you're going to build it. Okay. So my best way I can demonstrate this is if I take the first shape, which will be the ice cream cone. Okay. And the next shape I'm going to put on top of that would be the pink ice cream. So I'll take this and I'll do the pink ice cream. Okay, so I can build it on top. The next thing I would do would be the brown ice cream. So I'm going to take this and put it like this. And the reason you're going to do that is that no matter what happens underneath this part of the ice cream, it doesn't matter because I'm going to cover it with this piece. Okay, so no matter what this bottom of this cone looks like, I could take the bottom of the cone and it could be all kinds of funky under here. You know, it could be this way, that way, but it's not going to matter because when it's behind here, it's an ice cream cone. Okay, so this kind of just gives you a quick demonstration of how you're going to build it. So you're going to start with the cone. And I would suggest the pencil tool, but you can use the brush tool. Either one's fine. So I'm just going to, before I do that, let me go back to my swatches. Let me make sure that I add my big swatch for the ice cream. All right. And let me add the cone color. And let me add the brown color. Now, the thing you can do is you could take these 3 colors and you can make a new folder and you could call it ice cream so that you have them in there. Or you can make a new folder, okay, any which way you want and be able to put those together so that this kind of keeps it more organized. That's really up to you. So I've got the 3 colors I'm going to use for this particular drawing. And I'm going to start with the pencil tool. And now I'm just going to draw the overall shape of the cone. So I'm going to come down, in, back, down. Get the idea. And I can come up. Now this is the part that really doesn't necessarily matter because I can just do whatever I want here because I'm going to cover it with the pink ice cream. So now I want to make sure that the fill, and actually for now, we'll do the stroke, which will be black. Okay, and I need a little thicker, obviously. Now we'll look at mine, that thick. You'll notice some of these points are a little wonky, so you can go into your stroke options and you can make your rounded joints and your rounded ends so that you can get that sort of soft part so it doesn't look like it's a metal ice cream cone. Now, to make life easier, I'm just going to go with the brush and I'm going to draw from here to here because the brush is rounded anyway. And all you're going to do is go through and draw these lines. Okay, you notice that they're uneven. They're supposed to be hand drawn. Okay, so that's what you're going to do. To do these little guys here, it's one color I forgot to do. So let me go back to my ice cream colors here. All right, and I'm going to grab this little lighter color and I'm going to drag it into my ice cream folder. All right, all you're going to do is grab the brush tool and remember you can make your brushes smaller by going to your brush settings over here. Okay. Double click the size and change the size for whatever you want. All right, so I could say 3 point. The key is when it asks you this, you want to just say leave strokes. Okay, so I got my brush, and all I'm going to do is draw this out. I probably should have done that in a different color. All right, and I'm just going to turn it into a fill. All right, and if you notice, like mine's a little funky there. I'm going to set it to a different color for now, just so I can kind of see it. Make my pencil. The other way you can do your brush is left bracket makes the brush size smaller, right bracket makes it bigger. You can see that. So I'm just going to go around and make this thing like that. And then fill it, and obviously fill it with the color that I want. Okay, so you'll go through and you'll have all those pieces. All right, so then let me just take this over here, my beautiful ice cream cone. So this would have the fill of the cone. All right, and then the next step would be the ice cream. So the pink ice cream, you can start anywhere you kind of want. Again, brush, pencil, it doesn't matter. I'm going to start up here, and I'm just going to come down, and I'm going to go over and back, and then I'm going to go around, and I'm just going to start to trace out the shape. You can do a little bit better than I am because I'm just demoing this quickly. Around the ice cream cone, and through and around. Again, because I'm covering with the brown, I can just top this off any way I want. So now I've got this particular shape, right? And this would have the fill of pink. Pink. There you go. Okay, and the same thing with these bubbles. You do the same thing. You just use your brush tool or your pencil tool to draw those shapes. You're just going to continue that process all the way around. It's meant to look hand-drawn. You'll notice in the other shapes, it's much cleaner. These are meant to look hand-drawn, meant to have a little bit of character to them, okay? Again, same as always, let me know if you have any questions, all right?